Right. Welcome everyone to this amazing session. We are on the 30 days trading challenge. We are on the 30 days trading challenge. This is like literally for me. All right. Super pumped up about it. We take a look at what we have today. So let's take a look at what we have for the session today. All right. All right, so first things first, guys, if you want to get the tools that we are having, if you want to get the BMM AI, we have the links here, right? Get access to Winsor Auto Analysis tool. The links are here on the description. Okay, if you want to get access to BMM version, the BMM software that you're using, which I'm going to be showing you here, the link are on the description. But right now, let's jump straight into the analysis that you're actually looking at, and so that you can be able to see which are the pairs that you can be able to identify and trade. All right, so I'm going to go to BMM FX. I'm going to log in because the first thing that I'm using is my auto analysis signal center. Don't need to depend on anybody, and I want to look at the first trade, which is an AUD USD sell. So we'll come to AUD USD, and you want to take a look at the AUD USD sell. So on the AUD USD sell, okay, it has already gone, guys, right? It has already gone. The sell was supposed to be from all the way this area here. So I'm going to look at, that was AUD USD sell. I'm going to look at another pair, Euro USD. Let's see if we'll be able to have an entry. Euro USD. I usually like prioritizing the major pairs. Yesterday we had a sell, guys, from here, and you can be able to see it was able to drop. So Euro USD sell. Remember, we want to confirm if our BMM also is giving the same trade idea, right? Yeah, you want to see if our BMM is giving the same trade idea. USD JPY buy. Let's see, just to make sure that JPY, we look for a buy. I think the buy is solid, but I think we need to see like a pullback. All right, we need to see like a pullback for us to continue pushing up. All right, we need to see a pullback for us to continue pushing up. All right, so let's see GU sell, GBP USD sell. And I think I did not do something. I think I was supposed to refresh here. Okay, generate new signal. That is what I was supposed to do. So 5 new trading signals for 1 hour have been able to be generated. I think it's still the same. It's still the same. USD CHF buy. So let's see on USD CHF. What do we have on USD CHF? Buy. This buy was from yesterday, from this particular area. Able to see it has been able to push all the way on the buys. So that one is already moving. So you're only remaining with GU. Let's see GBP USD, which is a what? GBP USD saying it's a buy. So I don't think we agree with this buy because our BMM is giving us a sell. Our BMM is giving us a sell. Okay. So for our major pairs, I don't think we have a trade idea right now. We'll be able to come back during New York session and we'll be able to see if we can be able to have a trade idea. So we can be able to take a look at our trading ideas also here on Winsor. Can be able to see at JPY on 15 minutes time frame. We have a hammer candle, we have a candlestick, we have an overbought overzone area, so bullish at JPY. So let's go and confirm if we'll be able to see a good signal on card JPY, either a buy or something. Not yet on card JPY, not yet. I don't think we have anything there on card JPY. Go and look. Remember, we are only looking for only one GBP card bullish overbought overzone. We look for GBP. This is GBP card bullish. GBP card. We are looking to buy in GBP card. Okay. So it's on a buy zone here. Okay, it's on a buy zone here, but I need to see my BMM. Can be able to see my BMM is giving a sell, but I need it to give me a buy also. I need it to give me a buy, right? So I'm not going to be looking at that. We're going to be looking at GJ now, right? Buy 30 minutes, GBP JPY buy 30 minutes. GBP JPY, we're looking for a buy on the 30 minutes time frame. Okay, so do we have any buy from our BMM? No, we don't have. So guys, this is all about looking at very high probability setups. NZD well, NZD we are looking for buys bullish. NZD bullish. So we look for bullish. All right, so let's see. Okay, so let's see. This one is still this is still a deep sell. Okay, so a deep sell. We take a look at this other pair. Use this. Then we have GBP JPY or GBP card. So or USD JPY. So we can be able to take a look at different or this one USD CHF, AUD USD, Euro USD. We are not able to get any trade setup. So you can be able to see these pairs. What happens with these pairs is, like with the system, the auto analysis systems, at least it's able to help you just focus on high quality setups. So NZD/USD is giving us a buy, but you can be able to see we had this drop all the way. So I don't think we'll be looking at a buy here, because you can be able to see. And guys, let me check. Like yesterday, we were looking at a sell on GBP USD on GU. Anytime you will be able to be getting, if you're using the BMM, all right, if you're using the BMM, anytime you see something like this, let's go to the lower time frame so that I can show you GBP USD. Okay, so GBP USD, I think this was yesterday. I was seeing this sell from it. Yes, here we go. So anytime you see a supply and demand zone, all right, a supply and demand zone. And then, like for example, here, you can be able to see here, anytime you see a supply and demand zone that has been able to be captured, and then BMM gives you a sell, that will be a high probability trade. For example, here we had a supply and demand zone, or you can come here and you can be able to see we had supply demand zones, and then we had BMM now giving us a sell after price. The good one is here on 15 minutes. Okay, so on 15 minutes it was able to give us a sell, and then it gives you a stop loss just above that supply and demand zone. So this means that if price pushes back, it will push back to this area for it to continue dropping. And I'm telling you, this was a very good drop yesterday on GU. We were able to take a look at it. This was a very good drop. As you know, guys, we are on take a look at that drop. It was able to drop all the way up to take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. Anytime you see something like this is usually a very good setup. So this is the NFP week. With the NFP week, that's why you maybe sometimes some pairs will really not be able to be getting like those entries or those crazy high setups. Okay, those crazy high setups. Gold is all the way here. I don't think you'll want to start buying or selling gold at these particular areas. Okay, US 30. Okay, now we have US 30. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So with US 30 now, you can be able to see here we have our BMM giving us a sell, and then we are having this area. So let's see what will happen with this particular. Let's see what will happen with this particular one. You see, you see, if it is buying, we want it to be like, you see the way it's coming, pushing from this area and then buying. So if it gives us a buy from this particular zone here, we can be able to get into a buy, right, and target this area here. But if it does not do that, we can be able to wait and see that it has been able to reject this area, so that we can be able to continue dropping. That can continue dropping. Okay, so like right now, that is what we have here with US 30. Let's see what we'll be able to. Let's just take a look at also the higher time frames, so that you can be able to see. So on the higher time frames, US 30 is still bullish. You can be able to see it is on a zone here. It is kind of bullish. So you want to be a little bit careful with these cells. Yeah, you want to be a little bit careful with the cells. I think if it's a sell, for US 30, what I'm looking for is if it comes at this particular zone. Let me show you. If it comes back, rejects here, and then pushes down, and then BMM gives us a sell, that's the time I'll take that sell. That is the time I will take that sell. For Nasdaq, Still nothing. Nothing, guys. Nothing. Don't think we're getting any trade set up. Let's reload here and see if we can get any other thing. GBP card buy. See GBP card. Not yet. So looks like London session. It's already 10. Okay, let's see if price will be able. Let's see if price will be able during London. Price will be able to move towards particular areas or towards particular zones, and then we'll come jumping earlier a little bit on New York, so that we can be able to see if we can identify some zones, right? That we see if we can be able to identify some areas of interests. So US30 can be able to see it's pushing there, and see if it can push here so that you can be able to see if we can get some sales. So here's the thing, guys. One thing that people do not understand about trading is if you're following a risk plan, if you're following a risk management plan, not every day is a single trading day. Not every setup is a single setup. Okay, you have to make sure that you have A++ setups, right? You have to make sure that any trade that you have executed, any trade that you've actually taken, you're so comfortable with the setup and how it looks like, right? You are so comfortable with how the setups, you're so comfortable with how the setups look like. Okay, so maybe we can just do some, because you're not seeing trades that are active. We are not seeing trades that are active. This is real trading, my friends. That's how it is. we'll be able to take a look at some of the patterns so that you can go and take a look at the analysis. For example, GBP, I will look at GBP CHF. All right, on GBP CHF, what we are looking at here is this is what we are having here. Let me show you. You can be able to see we had a bullish impulse. Okay, after a bullish impulse, take a look at this, take a look at this, take a look at this, take a look at this. We are having a breakout of this particular area there. Okay, so having this breakout coming in, what will we be looking for here? I think the most important thing to look for here is a correction. All right, a correction so that we can continue pushing up. That will be GBP USD. So GBP, not GBP USD, but GBP CHF. You can be able to look at something like that. All right. Another one could be Euro NZD. Take a look at Euro NZD. On Euro NZD, we can be able to see on the 4 hours time frame, we've been able to have that bullish move up there. You can be able to see that candle. Euro GBP. Take a look at Euro GBP and see what happens here. This Euro GBP had seen these sells from a long time ago. Be able to see these cells here. We had spotted these cells for Euro GBP from this particular area. So this is what I'm telling you. Okay, let's bring this thing back here so that you can be able to see what I'm explaining to you. So if you see a cell that looks like this, I think you want to go to the lower time frame. On the lower time frame, you'll be able to see it. Let's remove all drawings. So you see this cell that came up here, what we had is we first had this area. We had this area. Let me show you what happened. We had this area. So this area, price had to come and retest that area. After it got retested, let's see. Okay, you can be able to see. You can be able to see price was able to come back to this zone. Retested it. After price retested that zone, you can be able to see this is when we had a sell position. And the stop loss is there. And you can be able to see it was able to go all the way up to take profit to now after a push on this particular zone. So these are some of the setups that you're looking at. You can be able to see it went and hit take profit 1 and also take profit 2. Okay, so when you're looking at these things, that is why also on US 30, I'm telling you the same thing. So like here, you can be able to see what happened here. You can be able to see there's this particular zone here. Price came back. price came back to this entry here. So after it rejected there, it was able to give us a sell. And this is the sell that we'll be looking for. Take a look at how it dropped. So US30 maybe can be able to do that. Let's see. Can be able to see it has pushed up to this area. And then after pushing up to this zone, can be able to see tapped it. And right now it's giving us a sell. So I think, guys, I'll be looking to participate to get into this sell for US30. Selling for US30. Getting to sell. Just let's wait a minute for this candle. Let's wait. It has to confirm the sell. It has to confirm. It has to confirm. It has to confirm. It has to confirm our sell. Let's just wait and see. If this area is not respected for a sell with US30, we can expect buys now up to this zone. Which I kind of feel this is the most, like, the one that is most likely to happen, this buy. Because you can be able to see what is happening here, right? This is what is happening. Higher high, creating a higher high coming here. So you can expect something like that. Let's just be patient with this US30. I feel like that could be our potential buy. Let's see. I'm just waiting for, I'm looking forward for it to break this level. If it breaks that level, If it breaks that level, we'll be good to go. Breaks that level. Breaks this particular level here, will be good to go. For it to continue pushing up. All right, for it to continue pushing up. I think that's the only. I think that's the only trade we are looking for London session. That is my only trade. So, guys, you can go and observe that trade. Okay, You can go and observe that trade, how it will be able to perform. I think that's the only trade I'm looking at during New York session, guys. That's the only trade that I'm looking at during New York session. Not New York session, but London session. All the other trades, anyone who has a question, all the other trades, I am not seeing any logical setup. We'll be able to take a look at the other setups during New York session. Still New York session, I feel like I'll just come and trade US 30. It's been a while. It's been a while since I traded this thing, man. I've been missing these moves. These whole moves, I've been missing them. I've been missing them. So I want to come back. Any questions? Any questions? So today we are looking at this US 30 trade to push up. We are looking for this US 30 trade to push up. This is opening of London session. Okay. Opening of London session. Right, guys, I'll see you during New York session. Be blessed. Have an amazing one.